Hello, little amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Blueprints. A prince that is blue, not blueprints. A clever wordplay by the developers, the best puzzle game I ever played. If you like roguelites and puzzle games and puzzles, you will like this one, board games even, then you should just go and play the game yourself. And if not, well, you probably want to check out the full playlist, which you can find in pinned comment below the video or in video description, to watch me play from day to 42, from 1 day to day 42, or at least check out the first 3 parts of day 42. It's been kind of a long run, not super long, definitely not one of my longest runs, but decently long. Anyhow, if you're still here, then welcome, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're actually gonna take a look at the Red Prince, and just to show you which letter, what, where, why, with the puzzle that we solved. So yeah, I solved the new clue kinda, and at least one of the puzzles there, and we got numbers 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13 from the underground route, 8, 7, 3, and then from the thing. 1 second, so blueprints, books, a new clue, no, recent photos actually. So red is page A, word X, and A is actually the 4th number, so that would be page 10, and then word X would be word 8. Page 10, word 8 for the Red Prince. Page 10. 1, 2, 3. No, wait, what? Page 10, word 8. That doesn't make sense. How did we even solve that? If this is the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it is. Word 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where we got the word turn. This is the first turn word. So we got turn the sundial base. So yeah. So just so I can show you visually, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn. Yeah. And then the next book would be the green one. I forgot the green one, what it was. The Realm and Rune. Yeah, that one I can't really show you because it's only in the library, so. Okay. Cloister of Yoya. Let's go to the weight room. Yeah, we could go there. And draft from there. So we have plenty of keys, so that's good. We can open the south door of the thing. From here. Boom. So now we can enter it if we draft carefully. We have to be careful though, we have like a really crazy experiment. So the 7 says, for each bedroom you draft after a second, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. I think we only have 1, so it will not happen yet. Even if it happens 1, 2, 3, 4, we can go back and refresh our steps. So we can get the bunk room here if we get it. I kind of want to get it. I guess we can grab this one also. Not really what I want, but... Oh, there's the patio. Spread gems in each green room. Okay. I could grab the patio just to see the word buried, but I don't think that's really that important right now. Now, if we want gold, we take the servants' quarters, right? Let's see what else we can get. Although the number of redraws is getting smaller, maybe we shouldn't mess around. Yeah, let's not mess around. So this was the second one. Yeah, nothing happened. Okay, good. Okay, we get 2 keys. That's not a lot, but it just might be enough to make a difference. Okay. Continue north, I guess. Okay, passageway is really nice. Gives us a lot of ways. Gives us a lot of passageways. Okay. Oh yeah, I have reached rank 8. You may now promote and receive a new power. Add the armory to your draft pool. Ah, you know what? Let's add the armory to my draft pool. Why not? Because there are some interesting tools in there. Maybe one of them can be used on the thing. Okay, there's the bunk room. And we only have 2 shops, so this should double my gold. I will lose a whole bunch of steps though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we should be able to get back. Boom. Will this double my gold? Yes, it will. And now... Wait, what? For each bedroom you draft out for your second, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Okay, it happened now. Okay. Experiment successful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can easily get back. Okay, good. Although when we enter this place, we're gonna get some steps. So... I think it's better to do it now. Good. Ah, nursing station, so good. Nursery station. Okay, a couple of keys. The Turtles of Vera. Okay, we got plenty of gold, which we don't really need, but... lockpicking kit. No, okay. Use the key then. I guess chapel's okay. Office also maybe. I'm gonna grab the chapel finally. And we go to the corner. We also have this here. And now if I draft like... Hey there, keeper of tights. I don't know how to pronounce that. I should probably ask Google Translate. Oh, it's not locked. Oh, so we can't get the garden here. Okay. I kind of dig the idea of treasure trove, though. So I think I'll grab that. Storeroom, nah. Okay, take a picture of that. And then inside, I need the key. Pink boxes marked with a moon always contain false statements. Okay. And then like gazillion more gold. Hey. Well, if I didn't buy out the treasury room quite yet, the showroom quite yet, like every time you draft this room becomes stronger and stronger and you're more and more likely to do it. Okay. And yeah, it's closed from this side for now anyway. Okay, what's the odds of not having a locked door in the corner of the rank 9? That's crazy. Now we need something to go here left. Or bust. Okay, laboratory is gonna go there, so we're gonna rotate. And there. I don't really want or need a laboratory, but like... Here we are. Okay, the basement key. Oh, no allowance tokens. I didn't draft that room yet. Okay. Okay, the crown. So yeah, is this like measure the gaps kind of thing? 8 meters, 6 and 5 meters. Does that matter for something? I don't know. But yeah, I'm confident that we finished here, and I'm like here-ish, and I'm confident that we started here. And now the only question is like, before we ended the trip, Did we go Morajai, Vera, Korarika, or Nuance, Eraya, Arc, Aris? You know? We could go like here, and here, and here. So Morajai, Vera, Korarika, and then we went back. We could go with that. And then Nuance, Eraya, Arc, Aris. So Nuance, Eraya, Arc, Aris. So this is one of the possible like things. But it seems like the game's like, nope. Wait. What if it's not enough to just solve this thing? What if I need to read a number off of it? That would be crazy. What would I even do with this number? And like maybe I need to click these after I'm done with that in the order, but there's no way, right? No. I think like this will open or something after we are done. So there's also the other possibility, right? That like that first we went like Nuance and then Eraya. No, this is where we ended, right? Nuance, Eraya, Arc, Aris, and then back home. Which would mean we went there, 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 there. So I can tell you what I know, like more or less. So we know almost for sure that we went from Vera to Korarika. So we went 3 to 4. And we know that we were in the Morajai before that because we still had books. And in Erajai it says goodbye something, hello something. So I was like goodbye air, hello hello water. Which would mean that we traveled from Nuance to Eraya. So that's why I think it's like 5, 6. And then I think that we went from Eraya to Arc Aris, but we could have also went from Oris to Arc Aris. That's the other one, right? So we could have also went from here to Arc Aris, not necessarily from Eraya. Because what we know is that he regrets that the railway doesn't go all the way north. And like in the old days. So from where? From Eraya to Arc Aris, or from Oris to Arc Aris? So yeah, I still like don't have enough information, which is crazy. Which is crazy. So this I know for sure, like 100% almost, that he started here and ended there. Yeah. And like three and 4 we know because in Korarika it's just straight up says that he went into that he was in Vera before Korarika. He was talking about how hot it was here and how nice and snowy it is in here. So yeah. And we also know that he didn't visit Morajai after. So he could have only visited Morajai before. Yeah. So if he went to Morajai after this... Yeah. But here's the thing, right? He didn't have to necessarily go here right away. He could have visited other realms before actually going these two. That's the thing. I have written down Nuance after Korarika. Why do I have written down Nuance after Korarika? Let's go read what it says in Nuance. And I actually didn't take the photos right now. Oh my gosh. I mean, we could just straight up trust it, I guess. It's also possible that after Oris, he went to Arcaris right away. And then like go here, and then go here, and then go here, and then go here, and then go here. Right? I also wonder, like... So Morajai is now before these two. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't... This clue, Nuance after Kororika. So Morajai before Vera and Kororika, but I don't know if just before. And then I also have written down Nuance, Araya, and Arcaris. Yeah, I have written down Nuance and then Araya, because he was like, goodbye air, hello water. So, goodbye rain travel, hello sailing, but... He also said that this... Like, why do I have written down Nuance after Kororika? Okay, I need to find the Nuance and try to figure it out. Seems like I'm missing, like, more clues. Okay, I'm just gonna Google the Nuance postcard. Because I do have a picture somewhere, I just... Blueprints, Nuance, postcard. Okay, there we go. By my favorite realm I have visited during this trip, but I have always had a penchant for technology and I'm less moved by the beauty of nature than others. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just steering to as the mountains of Kororika or the beaches of Morajai. Ah, he mentions Kororika here. I see, that's why. The soot-filled streets and soaring skyscrapers here are just as steering to me as the mountains of Kororika or the beaches of Morajai. Perhaps I'm just letting my childhood love of dirigibles compromise my objectivity. From the shops I have visited, it seems the series is just as popular here as the back home. Speaking of home, as I look across Eastern Sea, I can almost see its shores. I never thought that I would miss the sight of red flags. Like... This would make sense then, no? So this would put Nuance after Kororika and Morajai. And it puts Vera before Kororika, and it puts Morajai before Vera and Kororika. He could have visited something between this one and this one, but that wouldn't make much sense then, would it? You know? And for Araya, he says like, goodbye something, hello something. But goodbye what? Like maybe it's not air. We don't know what Jenna is. That's the problem, you know? And I still like the idea that he maybe have went from Araya to Arcaris because in there it says, I regret that the railway station doesn't extend all the way north like in the old days. North from where? Maybe it's just from this realm to this realm, but like maybe from Araya to there, you know? Maybe that's where he ended his trip. But I think we already had this combination, right? This one. I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know if like just ordering this is enough, but so the only thing that... Okay, let's start over. Let's start over. I feel like we have enough information to solve this. That's the thing, right? So this we know for sure. He ended up here. He ended up here and he started here. Yeah? And like, we know this is for sure. 4-3. Right? And then, I mean, not for 3, but like one after the other. And we know that he visited Murajai sometimes before that. Yeah? Not necessarily like that early, but definitely before these two. So whatever we do, this number needs to always be lower than these two, right? Right. And then, like, what would be my next, like, strongest clue? Like... Probably the railway thing, right? So I have two theories. That he went from Oris... here. Or that he went there from Araya. Let's try this one first. So he went Oris, and then there was no railway extending all the way north because it's destroyed here. And then he went there. Yeah? And then he needed to visit like this place first, and then this. Like this. And now we can like... But I also have written down, okay, Murajai, Vera, Kororika, but I also have written down Nuance and Araya and Ark Aris. Oh yeah, but I wrote down Araya, Ark Aris because of the railway thing. So if you do it like this, then that doesn't make sense. So then it would be like 6, 7, 8 or 6, 7, 8, but yeah. It could also be that like all of these numbers are like moved. That he went like 3, 4 and then 5, 6, 7, 8. And this could be also in the different order. Yeah. And this one can be like before that, but doesn't have to be that much before. Like it could be more before, like it could be like this and like this, right? It could be also number 3, like this, and like this, right? That's all a possibility. Okay, so this could be 6, 7, 6. Oh yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Okay, wait. Okay, let's do like this. 6, 7, 8. Like he lost all of his books here already, so maybe this is like near the end of the travel, yeah? And then we can be like we are not sure if he went here after that, but let's assume he did. And then these 3 we can just rotate through, right? Really fast. We can go like 3. So I'm brute forcing it a little bit here. Here, 4, 5, and then we can switch these 2 like this, and then we can put 4 there, and we can do this, and switch these 2 really fast, right? And then 3, and then 5, I don't even know which one I tried anymore. And then 4. Okay. So it seems like it's not like that. And then we can be like, okay, maybe it's not 7, 6, maybe it's like 6, 5. Yeah. And then again, this one can't be 7. So it can be 4, 4, 3. So we can rotate these 2 and we can put a 3 here, like that. Rotate these 2, and then we can go like 5, 4, like this. And then this one has to be 3, and this one can be 6 and 7, one of the way or the other, like that. Okay, and this one can be 4 and 3. This one can't be 4 and 3. Because then everything falls apart, and this one has to be 2. Yeah? But then we can rotate these. We can put 5 there, rotate this like this. And we can put 6 there, and be like this, and this, and this. And we can put 7 there, and rotate this, and this, and this. Right? Okay. So what about the other thing? What about if he went like... something like this. So this is the railroad hint. Like, he said, so I already tried 1 and 2, right? So I already tried 1 and 2. Like, now we can try 2 and 3. That he went from here to here. We can try 2 and 3. We can try 4 and 5. We can try 5 and 6, 6 and 7, right? So let's say he traveled from here to here, and we're gonna start with 2 and 3, yeah? And then we got 4 numbers left. Okay, and then we try 7 and 6 here. And then we try 4 and 5 and 5 and 4. Like that. And then we try next numbers, so that's gonna be 6 and 5. And then this one has to be 4, and this one has to be 7. And then we're gonna try 5 and... oh, there we go. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so I want to see the solution. Hey. Okay, let's see if the solution makes sense. So okay, so Oris, and then Araya, and then Arcaris. Oh yeah, this was actually cornerstone of this solution, right? So I was like, I regret the old days where I couldn't take the railway all the way north to Arcaris. From where? Well, turns out from Araya. Okay. And I kind of got lucky because that doesn't necessarily mean that he went from here to here to here. It could have been like 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, but I would go through that real fast, right? Okay. And then okay, and then from Arcaris he went to Morajai. And then from Morajai to Vera. And then from Vera to Korarika. And then from Korarika to Nuance. And then finally Fen Aris. Okay, I guess the Nuance clue was like, I can already see the red flags from here. I so much long to go back home. And then in the end, he did say air travel is better than sea travel. So I guess that was the hint that he went from Nuance back home. Yeah, now that I see it, it kind of makes sense. And this one was firm, right? This one we knew it was correct. And then this one was before these two. So, like, the only thing that we could rotate here was like maybe he went to Morajai first, and then here, and then here. Yeah. Okay. Well, good thing I realized that I can like just permutate them real fast. Okay, that's cool. Because when you have something in place, like first and the last one, And then if 2 of them need to be in order, yeah, everything else is like... Whew, let's go. Certified copy, property deed. Lord Arthur Clementine to Lady Arai of Trinisdale. Annev Fen Clark, Stationaries, Reddington Fen Aris. Satisfied of record 05131912. I have no idea what this is. Is this a deed to the mansion? I guess. I mean, it says deed, so it's a deed of something. Lady Araway of Trinisdale. Yeah, that's like our grandmother or something. Okay, I don't see anything else in particular, but we can check this more times in the future. The last will of testament of me, Herbert H. Sinclair. I, Herbert H. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament. And hereby revoke all the wills and codicils here therefore made by me. I declare that I'm not and have never been married and have no children. First, I direct that all my debts and outstanding expenses be paid as soon after my decease as possible. Secondly, I direct all the servants and staff in my employ at the time of my death shall be granted indefinite leave to be paid out the reserves of my estate set aside for each occasion, until such a time as a new master of Mount Holly bids their return. In the event that he aforesaid reserves for this purpose are depleted before a new master of the state is found, I direct my executor to make provisions for their future employment, and to do so in a manner that is just and equitable to all parties involved. Okay, this is just some boring, like... It's a last will and testament. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture of that. I'm gonna take a picture of... Oh, there's some redacted stuff here. That. And a picture of that. And picture of that. And now let's read it. Thirdly, to my faithful valet, Hartley Rota, I hereby give to him to the lake house in Trinisdale as a small measure of gratitude for his many years of unwavering loyalty and devoted service. I direct that my executor take such steps as are necessary to transfer ownership of the said lake house to Hartley Rota, and should use all reasonable efforts to persuade him to accept the same. Furthermore, to my late cousin Tillian's 2 children, Courtney Ferrin and Regard Ferrin, first time hear about them, who have sometimes been impulsive and hasty in their actions, I grant to each a cuckoo clock set eternally on the sacred hour, for only time will tell when they are ready to slow down enough to appreciate the gifts bestowed upon them with the patience and wisdom that comes with maturity. So not much. In the case that Lionel Epson should return from his travels abroad, or in the event that any of his heirs should present themselves, I bequeath to him or them, as the case may be, the diary and its related key, which formerly belonged to sister Clara Epson, which I have kept in her room and beside her grave respectively and respectfully. We found the key in the tomb. In addition, it is my fervent desire that the gallery, along with all the artwork contained within, be bestowed upon the Reddington Museum of Art, including the sculptures, exhibits, and the entire collection of drawings by Christopher Manson, comprised of 4 pieces, entitled Think, Ponder, Realize... Okay, so now we know the first letters. That would help a lot, actually. So the first letter of the final puzzle is R, Cat. Does that help you? This generous donation shall be made 1 year hence, following the date of my earthly departure, when it will be removed from the Mount Holly's draft pool. Oh no, we have 1 year to solve it. Moreover, to the Grand Cathedral of Araya, I bequeath 8 stone statues sculpted in the likeness of the 8 Arayan angels, Orinda, Lydia, Rina, Yoya, Dawya, Veya, Milla, and Draxus. These sculptures' figures have been in the Sinclair tomb for multiple generations, and even though there has been much debate over the natural numeric order, they have nevertheless remained steadfast in their safeguarding of our family's secrets. I trust they will continue to provide the Cathedral of Araya the same level of stewardship. So here we can see all the name of all the angels, which might be useful for something. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew Simon P. Jones, that's us, son of my dear niece Mary Matthew, all the rest residue and remainder of my estate and of my right title and interest in and out of the house and land which I own near Mount Holly, as a token of the cordial and affectionate friendship which for nearly a half century his grandmother Clara Epson has shown me. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate of Mount Holly. This room, among other things of value, holds the physical deed to the entire estate, as well as many other personal effects and policies of insurance. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I'm confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse, and the above clauses on this page and provisions pertaining to the clause shall be considered null and void, and the rest of my estate shall be disposed of and gifted to the Orindian Heritage Foundation, under condition that the house be immediately winnowed and sealed with explicit instructions and allowances that the site shall not be reopened until black flags are once again flying over Oris or 110 years have passed since my death, whichever day shall come first. Interesting. As one final gift to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, regardless of whether he finds room 46 or not, I leave and bequeath to him the original manuscripts of his mother's works that were produced here under the roof of her childhood home. These preliminary drafts copies include red prints, which she wrote while visiting the estate during the brightest of her days, and a new clue which she penned here during the darkest. I hope that in due time and in the natural order of things you will come to be content, as I have, with that little of herself she left us. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March 1993. We don't have that much time left. 18th day of March. 1 year, 1993. Why did it pass so long ever since, like, no, this is when he wrote the will. He didn't decease then. Herbert H. Sinclair, 18th of March, 1993. The last will and testament. Okay. Well, that's not very useful. So, Oris, Seraya, Arcaris, Morajai, Vera, Korarika, Nuance, and Fen Aris. Okay, let's try this. Oris. Eraya. Arcaris. Oh my god, which is Morajai, this one, right? Morajai. Vera. Korarika. Nuance. And Fenaris. Nothing happened. Okay. I mean, these are not really interactable, so... yeah. Maybe I need a tool to press them? I don't know. I mean, now what? I guess we now need to collect the rest of the trophies, right? Yeah. Is this the 2 cookie clocks that he gifted to them? They didn't want to take them? They were like, you didn't give us anything, you son of a... Oh, there is more. Know all men by these presents, that Lord Arthur Clementine, rightful owner of the land at rest of the northern range of the Reddington Mountains, doth grant and convey to the bearer of this document Lady Array of Trinsdale, the land, forests, and waters of the sheer cliffs that rest in the northern shadow of the Holy Leaf Mountain, with all the rights, privileges, and appurtenances thereunto belonging boundaries. The property of Mount Holly consists of dense woods, flanked by cliff walls, irrigated by mountain spring streams, and punctuated by several run-of waterfalls. This area is sheltered between the summit's northern slope and saddle, Spanning across 80 odd acres of land, the property is situated southwest of Reddington, bounded on the south by steep cracks and outbuting the east of the high road to Tanner Fork. Covenants: Lord Arthur Clementine, Covenant promise and agree with Lady Array heirs and assigns that I am lawfully seized and possessed of the said premises, that the same are free and clear of all encumbrances, that I have good right to sell and convey the same to the said Lady Array, her heirs and assigns, and that I will warrant and defend the same against all lawful claims and demands whatsoever. In hand and seal I make my mark in the grand year of Van Aris, 1912. Lord Arthur... 1912? That doesn't make much sense. That's very recent. Lord Arthur... $1912. Oh no, that's not recent. That's like 81 year before this. Okay, so yeah, this is like when she bought the estate, I guess. Was that her ladyship Arroway? No, that was Clara Epson. Her daughter, maybe? I don't know. Well. Now we need to figure out the sundial, right? I guess. And for that we need plethora of different tools, shapes and sizes, and I don't know, that's just like an idea I have. I'm not even sure, but like, what else would it be? How did I lose steps there without this thing triggering? That was so weird. This was a good day. Lots got solved today. Okay. I guess secret passage? Sure. To what? I don't know. We can do into a green room, I guess. We could take a dining room. Nah. So what else do we even want right now? Sadly, I'm not gonna have time to solve the gallery. Like, I can freeze the things for the next day, I guess. I guess we just grab the dining room. As a hallway. Well, there's the showroom, but then we lose this room here, which I don't like. Let's take the hallway. Oh, the armory. There we go. That's what we want. Okay, let's buy out all the tools. Does this turn the thing? I doubt it. The axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. Oh my god. That's super OP. The shield. The Night Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Night Shield to ignore the negative effect of any one room. Of any one red room. Okay. No torch. Okay. And like, we got the axe instead. We can remove the gem cost. Wait. You may use the axe in the room directory to permanently remove the gem cost from one room. And then I suppose the axe breaks. But which room would we choose? I mean, there are some very expensive rooms. You could choose the attic. And make it common. No, wait. Let's choose The throne room. Yeah. We can exit. To remove its 5 gem cost. That way we can always draft it. That would be pretty good, I think. 1 gem cost. Casino classroom. Gymnasium, weight room, shops. I mean, this one is showroom we could do. Foyer 2. 3. So foyer is good, maybe, I don't know. Passageway is definitely good. It's rare though. Like, I want to axe the common room if possible. Standard doesn't cost anything though. Cost 1. Cost 1. Okay, I'm gonna do... Like, I don't think it really matters since I'm always gonna play with the emerald necklace. But I think it's kind of a nice idea to like remove the cost off of throne room. Just because it's so expensive. And in case we can make it common, it's gonna be a really nice 3-door room, and I have a feeling there might be more about this room, and I want to reduce the chances of not being able to draft it. I don't think this is even that important, but bam. Would you like to permanently access floor plan's gem cost? Yes. I assume this axe is super rare and hard to get, so I don't know how many times more we'll see it. Although I only drafted this room twice, but it was very expensive as well. There you go. Cost axed. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got some new tools now. Morningstar can knock the locks of chests and trunks and the night shield. We're definitely gonna go there. Who knows? Okay. 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there is a dining room here, so we don't have to worry about food. Office. Conference room. There's a conference room. There. Okay. Bedroom. This would give us lots of gold, but what's the point? I know there's not much point. Whatever. There we go. That took a while for the experiments to actually trigger. Nom, nom, nom. Okay. Grab that as well. Like, would be nice to get the break room. We can get the garden here, but I don't think that's really that useful. Okay, we can remove this from today's pool. Yeah, sure. Night shield. Oh, we equip it and then we choose it? Is that how it works? Okay, that's interesting. Mail room. Yeah, I kind of like the mail room. Sure. I think we did read all the letters, but we placed another order, which will make the next day a bit easier. Oh, hello. That's interesting. I never saw an item there. Oh, we can make something now. Which one do we make? The jackhammer. Okay. I have to go somewhere. This ending's gonna be rushed. I am sorry about that. It is what it is. Clock tower. Start the next day with a whole bunch of keys. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I guess we don't do a 46 room today. We already did so much today though. Okay. A compass. Okay. Let's go to the workshop. It might be a jackhammer, like something sturdy. Like freezing the stuff for tomorrow might be nice now though. Where is my workshop anyway? Do we even have it? We have it somewhere on the entrance. Yeah, okay. But yeah, you didn't make me stronger today, but it's okay. What else could I want? Nothing. Nothing. The allowance bedroom might be okay. That's fine. I didn't actually use any star rerolls today. I just used the study ones, I think. Okay. Break room. Yeah, I still want the break room. What's more important, break room or the... Should have rerolled for the break room here, but it's just like I really have to go in like 10 minutes. I have 10 more minutes to do this video. And I thought I had enough time today, but like these videos end up so long sometimes. Okay, let's make the jackhammer. So battery pack, shovel, and lever, right? Yeah. I trust in you, jackhammer, that you can move the base of the thing. Anything else we can craft? No. Okay. What's next? Oh yeah, the library. I forgot about that totally. Okay, I think we did that fine. We actually need to order this thing. There we go. Nice. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Right, gems. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, sadly I don't have time to like solve the gallery, but it's R, the first letter. So I kind of want the break room here. Lavatory. Ah, we could equip shield. See what the lavatory is like if you protect from it. That's probably nothing. And I really want the other thing, so we'll do it some other time. There's the break room. We call it a day there. That would be ideal. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so that's gonna be it basically. We're gonna go to the Like, it's so much easier to play with a key card. So this one, first one, is gonna be R. Why does it go so fast now? It didn't go so fast before. So realize... So think, ponder, realize... Reconvene. Recalculate. Ref. Res. I don't know. We don't have time. I'm sorry. Next time. I'm dreading to even think if one of these tools moves the base of the thing. What do I do then? So I'm both hoping that it does and it doesn't. So whatever happens, I'm happy. Weird situation to be in, but this was... But yeah, now we can go for like the rest of the trophies that we are lacking. Okay. Nothing. Okay, what if I turn this on? I guess we just don't have the right tool. Okay, so we tried all of these, right? If it is a tool at all, oh my god. You know what it is? It's probably, you know how in Inner Cloister you have to click the stones in the right order? It's probably something like, I don't know. You see these two are separated by the line, like this one, and then like see these two, this one, and then this one, something like that. Those which are half plates, we have to click them on the correct order. I probably just need to collect information how. But I'll still gonna come back with new tools just in case. But I think it's more likely just gonna be. But how would they even describe the sequence, right? Yeah, that part is a bit tricky. And where would they describe the sequence? Maybe there's like a photo somewhere. But then again, like if you stumbled upon the photo by accident, you would remember what it is and where, and you would need a riddle. So why is the riddle there? And why doesn't the riddle tell me what needs to be done? It's so weird, right? I don't know. It's like almost as if I didn't solve it correctly, but like it makes sense. It says move the sundial base. That's like if I ever saw a normal sentence, that's a normal sentence, right? Think, ponder, realize, remember, please. Oh, there is M. Oh my god, let's go. Come on. M? There's no M. It was such a good try. Remember. I was so happy for a moment. Reminder. Reminder? Reminder. There's no D. Okay, well, nice try. Remainder. Well, for a person who doesn't have time, I'm sure I'm spending a lot of it here. Hubris, envy, lost, slot, gluttony, slot, hours. Repent. Reorder. But it's something mental, right? Think, ponder, realize, something mental that starts with R. And it's not remember. Re. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Cat's gonna figure it out. Okay, well, let's solve the darts puzzle and call it a day. What a beautiful day it was. So I solved the map puzzle on day 42. A day 42, which is really dear to me because of the answer to life, universe, and everything. So it's pretty nice. Okay, 10 minus 20 minus 10 times 2 minus 20. Oh my god, what is this? So no, it's minus 10 times 2. It's gonna be minus 20 plus, so it's 1. Okay, 8 squared, it's 64. Minus 20, 44, so that's gonna be 4. 3 times 5, 50, minus 18, minus 3 squared is gonna be 9. Listen, these are easy. When do these become hard? Yeah? When do these become hard? I'm over than day 42. When do these become hard? I don't know. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, wait. What in the F? Almost. A good thing it's close by, so it's close by, so there we go. Would be harsh playing without my emerald bracelet, but we'll rebuy it. It will be fine. Okay. Double check, triple check. I wish I want more time to play. No, I have to go. Alright, so yeah, hopefully enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all a wonderful day. Do something nice, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching. Mount Holly, Architects Museum of the Dead. Well, it's something else. It's Architects Museum. Usually it's like the garden, the shopping garden or something. Yeah. 6 drafting rooms, a gallery, closed exhibit, 13 dead end rooms. Right. And okay. But yeah. Thank you all for watching. See you next episode of the Blueprints, where we're gonna try to figure out the sundial thing. Hopefully. The Neomer signing out. Bye bye.